Jack Layton in the weeds, Jack Layton and weed. What is going on? Two BC NDP candidates resigned this week over their pot marijuana connections. And to talk about this and other issues in the election campaign, we are joined this afternoon by NDP Jack Layton. Mr. Layton, two of your candidates had to resign. Did you force them to resign over this pot issue?
No, this was they resigned, and it was an accepted resignation. Our approach to these crime issues, as I outlined yesterday in Edmonton, was to them from getting involved in this kind of thing.
Yeah, nothing to do with the question I was asking you.
But it's the bigger issue on the mind of Canadians, I would say, and that's really where we're focused.
Did you feel, though, that you were put off track by this? I mean, this is your campaign's been going very well. You're doing very well in the national opinion polls, and yet you've been sort of derailed this week by questions and questions and questions about these pot activists who were members or who were candidates.
Well, a campaign always has its bumps in the road, but I know that Canadians, when they sit down at their kitchen table...
But what about the fact that will there be any more candidates that we will see that will have to resign in this way? Have you checked everybody out? I mean, these guys were on YouTube smoking joints, and surely you would have seen that, would have known what was going on.
Well, we do our best, and of course our focus is trying to point out that Mr. Harper...
We'll talk about the economy because I want to talk about that, but I feel like we're going sort of on a parallel universe here because you don't want to answer my questions about these pot candidates. But Marc Emery, the Prince of Pot, has said that he made a deal with you. Is that correct? Was there
Absolutely not.
Let's listen to what he had to say, and then you can respond again.
There was a deal, and the deal is a very honorable and profitable one for both of us. He agreed that marijuana shouldn't have any criminal sanctions attached to it, and so we agreed that we would send him thousands of new members, as many votes as we could get, and we would increase his popularity.
Okay, he says that he would raise money for you, and in exchange you would help out with his cause on the decriminalization, legalization of marijuana.
It doesn't make sense because our policy's been decriminalization for a very long time, so there wasn't any need for what he's talking about at all, and it's just simply not the case.
So he's lying to you?
I don't know what he's up to.
And so that's the end of it as far as you're concerned?
Absolutely, and I think that the key issues in the campaign really don't revolve around allegations of that sort from an individual. I really don't know where he's coming from, to be honest with you, Jane.
Okay. Let's look